But today we're starting Digimon Story Time Stranger. Now, normally on the weekends, I do stream something else. Besides, at least currently, it's either been Higurashi or something else on the weekends. We were streaming Super Robot Wars Wide on the weekend slot before, but I mentioned this last time during the last Silent Hill F stream, but I think we're going to be shelving SRWY for now. Again, I mainly bought the game to support the developers so that we literally would get more titles in the future that were much better. I don't realistically, and again, I guess no offense to anyone who fucking loves Super Robot Wars or these specific series. I thought about it really hard and I realized I do not want to sit through a plot that involves Majestic Prince, Code Geass, and yeah, those two series specifically. Oh, and I guess Gundam Wing. I don't want to sit through a series that involves those three because it's never gonna end. It's gonna be and I get it, it's a visual novel, but it's just gonna be infinite dialogue that's never gonna end because it's gonna involve Lelouch doing something stupid and it's just gonna drag on for an hour and a half. Even in the last stream that I did of it, that was a Code Geass mission. I skipped the entire text in the cutscene or in the entire scene because it was gonna be just nothing about it was gonna be stupid. It was gonna be very fucking stupid. And I thought about it really hard. I think we're gonna be shelving SRWY. We might check out the others in the series, like VT and X. We might check those out. Maybe not T. I didn't like T too much, but I do need to get through V. V is definitely one that we're gonna be checking out in the future. Maybe X as well. X was pretty good. At least its lineup was pretty good. Anyway, and that's beside the point. Today, instead, we're going to be starting Digimon Story Time Stranger, which is a brand new game that came out 2 days ago. It came out on the 2nd of October. And I was actually really fucking excited for this game to come out. Mainly because, well, one, it's been about 8 years since we last got a Digimon Story game. The last one that we got was Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, which came out on like PS4 and stuff like that in 2017. That was 8 years ago, which is insane. And I really like the concept of the game, where they kind of, how to word it. Digimon has always been in this weird scenario, not scenario, sorry. It's been in this weird like slot where it doesn't really know what the fuck to do with its RPGs, right? Now, if you're familiar with Pokemon, it's the same thing every single generation. It's just a new area, and they might add something new to the game. For example, like in the latest version, they added Pokemon that you can ride, or a specific Pokemon that you could ride. Technically, like Sun and Moon had rideable Pokemon, like Tauros and stuff like that. You could technically have those Pokemon, and you could ride them, right? And you know, Scarlet and Violet added like one more new thing or something. I don't fucking care. I didn't care about Scarlet and Violet. Anyway, the point is with Pokemon, it's always the same shit. If anything, it just kind of changes a little bit with like how you can capture Pokemon or whatever. Digimon has always been in this weird slot where they don't know what the fuck to do with their RPGs, right? If you look at the Digimon storyline specifically, if I recall, they've all been on the DS. I don't remember if there's any if there was any like Digimon story games specifically on like consoles, like mainline consoles that were not portable. But from what I recall, because it's been a bit, Digimon story games were always on the DS for the most part. Because you did have Digimon Story DS, you had Digimon Story Dawn and Dusk, which were called something else in Japan. In the West, they were called Digimon World instead of Story. So it was Digimon World, Dawn and Dusk. There was Digimon World DS. I don't believe we got Digimon World DS. I don't remember if we did. Then there was a few that were released specifically for the Cross Wars era, which we didn't get because they were Japan only. Not sure why we didn't get them. I know they got translated though. Anyway, those games were all like little. They're very simple games for the most part. You have your plot, you get Digimon, you digivolve them, you degenerate them or de-digivolve them, and then you just fight some big bad every now and again, and that's it. The games are very easy, the games are very repetitive and the like. It wasn't until we got Cyber Sleuth that they're like, okay, What if instead of kids going into the digital world and like being stuck there, like for example with Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, you kind of joined a guild, right? And the guild that you joined was then now a representative in this fucking like environment, and now you had to like protect the world basically as a member of this guild, kind of like Digimon World 2, almost, where you were also kind of limited in what you could get in terms of like Digimon. For example, the Dawn side had more vaccine type Digimon, while the Dusk side had more virus type Digimon that were available to you, and it was kind of harder to get the others without trading or whatever the fuck you would do in that game. I don't remember. It's been fucking years since I played it. Anyway, when we got to Cyber Sleuth, they're like, well, what if the protagonist dies? For one, this isn't a spoiler. You die in like the first 5 minutes. You get run over, and then like your body becomes digitized, or you become like half digital, something along those lines, and you can now enter the digital world without using like a VR headset or something. So in the world of Digimon Cyber Sleuth, you could, for example, go online, you connect to the internet via your phone, and then you navigate through the world with a little avatar, right? You would have your little avatar, and it was like made of data or whatever. In this case, you are going into the digital world as like yourself, like as an actual person. If you get deleted in the digital world, you're dead for the most part. Again, it was something along those lines. Like that's the general gist. You're like half data for the most part. Anyway, in the Cyber Sleuth series, it's more like, what if Digimon start invading our real world and how that affects things. Now that's always been a thing every now and again in Digimon media, where you would have, if you remember, the OVA or the movie, the mini movie that came out, Children's War Game or Our War Game. That one had what was it? A Diaboromon basically infiltrating almost every computer on the internet, connected to the internet, and it ended up like hacking the Pentagon, and then basically like it had to be stopped before it unleashed nukes, and then there was a nuclear apocalypse in the world. And of course, that's when Omegamon shows up, right, and fights it, right. That's when Tai Chi and I forget what Matt's Japanese name was, but that's when they show up, and they fucking fight him, and then they stop him. But that whole concept was pretty cool. You would see like computers glitch out, you would see trains kind of get fucked up. That they kind of started implementing some of that shit in Cyber Sleuth, where hey, my phone isn't working, or hey, the air conditioning in my restaurant stopped working. Can you find out why? And then you go into the AC, and you find out, oh, the Digimon that lived inside of this fucking air conditioner is sick. Or maybe it's the opposite. Hey, my air conditioning has been really cold recently. I turn it off and it just doesn't want to. And then it turns out that there's a Digimon inside that loves the cold. And then you have to beat it up and be like, hey, this AC unit belongs to someone, and they don't want it to be freezing. And they're like, okay, well, I guess I can be comfortable with it being a little lower than normal, than what I'm used to, right? You kind of see how the world is affected by digital creatures. So I did play the demo for Time Stranger, and they're going for that route for the most part. If anything, it's very Higurashi as well somehow. Ironically enough, you'll see at it's like the start. Assuming the game starts the exact same way as the demo did, which starts you off at the beginning. It's pretty. It should be pretty simple, but the game itself was very good. Like, not gonna lie, like the demo was incredible. They added a lot of really cool quality of life stuff to the game, which made it infinitely better. But anyway, let me get the game up and running, and then we'll start that, and then we'll go more into like what's going on. So let me start Digimon Story real quick, and there we go. And also, hey, Master Protoss, thanks for joining over on the kick side. Anyway, we're going to be playing on hard mode. We would play on Mega, whatever this is, but unfortunately, It's not unlocked. I hate when games do this, when they lock the hardest difficulty behind nothing. It's like, oh, finish the game once, then you can do it. Anyway, we're gonna be doing hard mode. O child of fate, bound to the endless cycle of death and rebirth, choose a suitable figure for fulfilling thy mission. So here you get two options. You can either pick the male character. Let me also modify the audio. Just lower it a tiny bit. There we go. So here we have the male protagonist, Dan Yuki. Or Dan Yuki. I do not like the way this dude looks. He looks super fucking weird. Males in this game, or in this franchise, always kind of get shafted. Or at least in recent days. Cole from like Digimon World, Digimon Story Dawn was pretty okay looking. The male protagonist from Cyber Sleuth looked okay. But the females always end up looking better for some reason. Anyway, here's Kanan Yuki. So, Dan Yuki and Kanan. So we're gonna go with her. And we're gonna change her first name, actually. So we're gonna do this, and we're just gonna change it to what I always name female characters, which is gonna be Aya, and that's a lot easier to pronounce than Kanan constantly. So we're gonna go with that. Okay. And yeah, we can we can change our outfit and stuff later. I did get some pre-order stuff, so we'll see that later too. Okay. Okay. It's kind of cool how they show you that, like, oh, there's been like sightings all over the world for, like, you know, cryptids, and then it turns out that they're Digimon. That's pretty cool. And also, this is another very important thing. The game has voice acting. All the previous titles, at least in the Digimon Story line, did not have voice acting to my knowledge. As far as I know, they would not. By that I mean, excluding like character lines, like, you know, your character grunting or saying like, here you go, whenever like giving a Digimon like an item or something mid-battle. Excluding stuff like that, you would not have voice acted cutscenes. Or even just this is just regular dialogue. So that's already, like, when I saw this, I was like, holy shit, this game got like a great budget. And not gonna lie, this is currently, I believe, the best-selling Digimon world, or the best-selling Digimon title. And it was the best-selling title on Steam, and it might still be, if I just double check. If I double check like whatever's on Steam right now, just the quick like stats page for the storefront. if we look at top sellers, Digimon Story Time Stranger was the top seller yesterday. And it was like above the Steam Deck, and it was above Counter-Strike, it was above Battlefield 6. It was also above Silent Hill F, which is crazy, because Silent Hill F sold 1 million copies in 3 days, which was outrageous numbers. Anyway, right now it's at number 4, but yesterday it was at number 3. Sorry, yesterday was at number 1, which is insane. But anyway, getting back to the actual game itself.
都市伝説を追う秘密組織が都市伝説として広まるなんて。あの映像も話題をあえて狙ったものだろう。先ほどの作品が人気になればその格好で出歩けないぞ。一応制服を作り直す予算は申請しておくが、今回のミッションは目立たないよう済ませるんだ。いいな、エージェント。さて、この都市で観測されているアノマリー事象は承知済みか?
We look like we're straight out of the Showa era with these outfits and colors, by the way. Like, the male protagonist looks like a Kamen Rider almost, just without the helmet. Oh, actually, I think I was supposed to read that. Hold on. It was, yeah, now then, are you already aware of the anomalous phenomena that have been observed in the city? So we could just skip ahead and go with, of course I am, but let's just go ahead and, we're gonna be newbies, we're gonna ask everything to get all the plot. So, who are you again?
久しぶりだからといってそれはないだろう。私は本部から指示と情報を送り、君が現場で調査を担う。まあ職務規定上名前も明かしていない関係性だが、私のことはいつも通りオペレーターと呼称してくれ。それではミッションの説明に戻ろう。この都市で観測されているアノマリー事象は承知済みか?
Okay, so let's go ahead and ask about the anomalous phenomena.
現在の自然科学では説明できない怪現象のことだ。我々の専門じゃないか。日本の新宿エリアにおいて同様の事象が確認されている。いつものミッションだ。もう慣れたものだろう。
Of course I am.
原因不明の小爆発や衝撃波、謎の生命体の目撃、あるいは局地的な地震や異常気象の頻発などの報告が後を絶たない典型的なアノマリー事象。アダマスの出番だ。我々のコンビは上層部から期待されている。今回もよろしく頼むぞ。
Okay, so let's find out. Adamas is probably our organization. I don't know what repeat performance is, and then we can just go with understood. So let's go with Adamas.
超常現象特殊捜査局アダマス。この手の怪現象を秘密裏に処理する組織だ。今回のミッションも例外ではない。極力姿を公にせずに事を運んでもらいたい。
Repeat performance?
前回のミッ
She
ション
looks so
は個
confused.
人的には悔しい結果に終わった。寸前のところで対象を逃してしまったが、その過程で得た情報が非常に有用だったと評価された。今回も上層部から期待を寄せられている。座標は君のデジバイスに送っておく。マップを参照しながら目標に接近してくれ。くれぐれも市民に正体がバレないようにな。先ほどのアニメ作品が人気にならないことを祈ろう。それではミッション開始だ。よろしく頼むぞ。
Okay. And the game starts. So it's kind of interesting, again, how, for the most part, in previous Digimon titles, is that... I thought that said Toy Agumon. In previous Digimon titles, you know, there would be, like, phenomena that would affect the digital world, but in this case, it seems like cryptids are, you know, Digimon, as we saw from that little opening anime film that we saw. Anyway, let's talk to people. You gotta be kidding me, the trains aren't running? And seriously, what's with all these blockades? Do you have anything else? No, same thing. Dang it, I've got something important to take care of. They're still not moving yet? What about her? What's going on? These clouds came out of nowhere and my cell reception is awful. All the cars have disappeared too. Did something serious happen? That anime reminds me of one I used to love back in the day. What was it called again? Digimon? Where are we right now? I think we're like in... Actually, I shouldn't say. I'm not super familiar with like Japanese streets off the top of my head. But yeah, we can kind of just walk anywhere, which is great right now. I don't think there is anything to actually get though in some of these areas. Like we can't talk to people. You can't go past this point. Why do we have to do this for a so-called operation of another organization? Yeah. We do walk pretty quickly, which is interesting. But anyway, let's talk to this guy. Guess there's a protest going on at the Wall of Hope, and the transit systems are all down too. What's going on? Yeah, a protest. Localized tremors, outbursts of fickle weather, and now strange creatures? What the hell's happening in Shinjuku? Right, it is Shinjuku. Yeah, because I was like, this looks familiar. By this I meant that thing. That little ad space, or that little billboard that's 3D, is in Shinjuku, if I recall. And it's very famous for having a lot of crazy 3D adverts. Unless it's not this one. Unless they didn't want to get that one specifically, or they couldn't. But there was one advertising one of like the latest Digimon things a while back, and you could see, I can't remember which Digimon it was, but they were like, you know, trying to come out of the billboard and stuff like that, which is pretty neat. But here we have a lot of, I don't know, just stores in Shinjuku. But yeah, so we know there's a protest going on, so let's start heading over in that direction. I'll try not to, you know, delay too much. Yeah, so we also have this. We can open up our Digiline, which is our, you know, it's instant messaging in our Digivice, which is our communication, you know, device that we have. Anyway, we can view this. So messages containing useful information such as tutorials and mission intel will be sent to your Digivice. You can view previously received messages via Digiline on your Digivice. And there it is. So here we can learn about the navigation system, treasure chests, which, you know, we can find later, and in our main mission. We'll look more into all of this stuff later. But for now, going to Kabukicho, well, I can't let you through right now because it's part of an operation. That's all I can say. Alright, well, let's go this way. I'm going to try not to delay this too long because the intro or the start of the game isn't too long, but it's, you know, kind of want to get into it. So your current objective will be displayed as a guide marker on the map. Yeah, we know. But it gets pretty... It goes from like 0 to 100 right away, which is great. Meanwhile, Cyber Sleuth took ages to get started. Is that a... Yeah, it's just a digital blockade. But yeah, here we're seeing a bunch of like machinery. A bunch of trucks. Black vans everywhere. And then here's the Wall of Hope, quote unquote. Okay. So, what exactly is that wall?
希望の壁と呼ばれているものだな。8年前の西新宿での謎の大規模爆発事故、市民の安全確保を理由に直後から建造されたものだが、未だ真相は闇の中。一連の怪現象はこの壁の付近で観測されることが多い。つまり壁の中も調査対象になると考えるべきだ。
Right. So we have to investigate whatever's going on behind it. Is this some kind of protest?
希望の壁による政府の西新宿隔離。理由は今もって具体的に説明されていない。公式発表では地下工事現場の危機爆発になっているが、それだけのためにこの壁は大げさすぎるだろう。このデモはその説明を求める市民団体によるもののようだ。
Right. So, as we can tell, there's a protest. The government is trying to cover up something, and people are fucking mad that they built a giant wall in presumably a few days, just kind of halting like all activity in this area. It's obviously going to piss a lot of people off. So a crowd has been confirmed around the target coordinates.
人々から不安や怒りを感じる。我々の独自統計では、アノマリー事象の増加と社会不安の高まりは奇妙なほど合致する。ここ数年、 怪現象が指数関数的に増えている。歴史的に見てこの頻度で観測されたのは過去に数回しかない、理由はわからないがいずれも社会は混迷し、その全ての例でほぼ同じ結末になった。疫病か災害かあるいは戦争だ。
No big deal,
だから我
right?
々は焦っている。活動を急ぐあまり世間に存在が露呈してしまったわけだが、アノマリーが惨劇へ至る因果、その究明こそが最大のミッションだ。その付近でもう少し調査を進めてみてくれ。
Alright. So now we got our objective again. It's just get inside, basically. But yeah, just look around here, right? Like, Shinjuku's back there. All of a sudden, here's like just a walled off area. Or a construction zone. And then here we have this. A titanic wall that was built for no reason. Well, they said something exploded underground and they gotta like wall it off. Which doesn't make any sense. Yeesh, there's way more people than I expected. Doesn't look like we'll be getting any further, huh? You're obviously hiding something. Stop making excuses and just tell us. Are you part of the protest too? Don't hold back. Get up there and make yourself heard. Right. And then here we can see all their chants. If they would have added like screen shaking, maybe like blurring and stuff like that to the sides, if they would have added like, you know, actual sounds of crowds yelling instead of just like normal crowd murmurs, would have been a lot better. But yeah, people are just wanting transparency. They don't want their government to fucking lie to them, obviously. But the government can't tell them that Digimon exist. Can you imagine if Digimon were real? If actual, like, little AI creatures existed inside of a world that could somehow, I don't know, reach our world and also just infiltrate our, like, common day appliances and fuck with shit? Well, thank you, woman. That distracted the SDF soldier.
今の地響き、一連のアノマリー事象だろうな。こちらで座標のさらなる絞り込みに成功した。手がかりになったのは8年前に撮影された映像だ。この地区でのアノマリーを捉えた動画が一般人によってネットにアップされていた。動画自体はすでに削除されているが、残されたコメントなどを読み解く限り、その動画類が撮られた場所は現在の壁の内部ばかりのようだ。内部への侵入手段がないか再度確認してみてくれ。
Okay. Like, mind you, the SDF is here. The Japanese Special Defense Forces are here. So it's super important. It's again, it's like, imagine if the military was occupying downtown of wherever the fuck you live.
報告だ。もう一つミッションを加える。調査座標周辺で何者かが救援を求めている。その人物は君のデジバイスとコンタクトを承認済み。基本的に組織のメンバー以外ありえないのだが、念のためその人物も無事に保護するようにしてくれ。
Okay.
輸送電子生命体を発見したようだな。アノマリー事象が観測される地域に高確率で確認される謎多き存在。アダマスでも長年調査を進めてきたが、その全容は未だにつかめていない。先日本部の解析室によるレポートでようやくその名称が統一された。今後対象種族をデジタルモンスター、略してデジモンと呼称する。無論丸腰でミッションに当たれとは言わない。対抗する戦力をそちらへ送ろう。通信の関係で1体しか送れない。どれかを選びたまえ。
So now we get to choose our partner Digimon, at least our initial one. So here we have Patamon, that's one of the options. We've got Devimon, and we've got Gomamon. So these are currently your three options between your Digimon. So you get a data, a virus, and a vaccine type. Now, Digimon has gotten a little more diverse with the options that they give you at the start of the game. For example, in all previous titles, just like how Pokemon has like, you know, a fire, grass, and water starter, Digimon would do something similar. They always give you either a vaccine, a data, or a virus type Digimon, but they would always give you like an Agumon, for example, for the vaccine type. They would give you a Gabumon for a data type, and they would give you, I don't remember who for a virus type, but I know Devimon was usually one of the options. Patamon was also another popular option that they would give you. But this time they're kind of like being like, hey, do you want a Gomamon? Which is a very, you know, it's an odd choice for the most part, because people really like Agumon, but you know what? We can still like choose him. Now, I would go for Devimon because he can become a black Agumon, which we're going to be using. But since I did pre-order the game, I technically get a black Agumon for free, so we're going to pass on that, and we're going to stick to Gomamon, who's a vaccine type. So we're going to select Gomamon. So here he is. Okay, so now we can open up our Digivice and actually look at our Digimon. So if we go here and we look at you by... Here we go. So here you get stats, skills, and equipment, and also just anything involving the Digimon itself. Sorry. So Digimon can also be enhanced by changing their attachment skill or equipment. If you obtain any skill discs or equipment, be sure to equip them. So I'll go into this later when we get it, but basically, here's the current skills that you have. Attachment skills are like items that you can equip onto your Digimon, which will then allow you to, allow them to attack with something completely different. And then equipment is just items that increase their stats. So, I don't know, you give them, I don't know, something and it increases his HP. One cool thing, though, about this, real quick, if you look at Gomamon's eyes, one thing that I've noticed, and I'll point it out with other Digimon as well, it'll be a lot more noticeable with them. If you look at Gomamon and you look at his eyes, let me bring them up here on screen. I'll do this. You see how his pupils are there, right? Now, the pupils themselves actually move. It's a light source. So if I rotate him, the pupils have now moved. You see how they're like in that little corner of his of the green part of his eye? Now they're gone. That's pretty funny. There's like a light source above that actually reflects off of the eyeballs. Now, normally in the past, they would just have that design. Sorry, they would just have the little pupil be a thing as a part of the model, but they changed it for Time Stranger, which is pretty interesting. Anyway, we're not going to nickname him. We're just going to keep him as Gomamon for now. But here he is. He's just a vaccine, and he's a water, like, sea Digimon. Anyway, let's get into a fight. So here's Gotsumon. Yeah, the Digimon summoning program. This is literally Shin Megami Tensei. For the most part. That is so cool. People would think like, oh man, that's like Ergo Proxy. No, that's Shin Megami Tensei. That's Soul Hacker's technology. Anyway, here's your generic like triangle. You've got vaccine, which beats virus. Virus beats data. Data beats vaccine. That's it. I don't remember I don't recognize those types on the side, but these are the generic ones. I know free type is another one. Free is just like, you know, babies. Like baby Digimon do not have a type yet until they Digivolve, so they're given the free type. Attack compatibility can be confirmed during target selection. So, you know, if you are hitting someone that's weak, so for example, a vaccine hitting a virus, you'll see times 200% damage. You can view their info by analyzing them, and then that's about it. So if we do this, for example, we can scan him, and here we can see Gotsumon is a data type Digimon. So we're not going to hit him hard. He resists our vaccine attacks. But here's our option. So we can just attack. We can open up our skills. This is a regular attack. We can guard. We can open up our items and use something. And maybe something that you might have noticed is that the menus are very quick. They're so fucking fast. In past titles, the menuing took forever sometimes. So anyway, let's show off our marching fishes. That's cute. One thing we can also do is we can speed up the game, which is crazy. You could normally not do this. So here it is at 2x speed. And here it is at 3 times speed. We got an achievement, my very first battle. So, there it is. So that's pretty crazy. Again, they've added so many quality of life improvements to the game itself. It's insane how good it is. Let me do one quick thing on my end. There we go. Okay. So let's show it off at 5 times speed. And we're probably not going to be playing at 5x. But here's Marching Fishies again. And there it is. That basically skips everything. So if you really need to skip stuff, you can. Which is great. We're probably going to be playing at 2x though. Just to kind of speed things up a little bit. Anyway, so let's go back down to 2. And we don't have any more SP, so we can't use our Marching Fishies again. So let's just smack him. And one-shot him anyways, because he's a virus type and we're a vaccine. And there we go. He leveled up. And I believe level ups... Yeah, level ups do restore your HP and SP, which is great. It's one of those games.
幽霊や妖怪と呼ぶ何かと我々は定義した。デジバイスはそうした存在との交流を可能にする。ここで覚えてほしい機能がデジアタックだ。味方戦力へ指示を出し、適正デジモンへ先制攻撃を加える。試してみろ。
Let me double check something real quick. But also, this is one of the most important things about this game. They added this, a preemptive strike, right? Which allows you to just attack an enemy on the field. And the best part about this is, if you knock the enemy out, you just get the experience, which is amazing. Let me just modify our sound settings here. Yeah, everything is pretty high. Let me lower the music to 7. Let me lower the sound effects to 7. And we'll keep the voice and cutscene volume as is, like so. Okay. Now let me just crank it up again one more time. So we can actually hear the voices and everything without having to, you know, have them be drowned out. Anyway, and here's a Koromon that we can just test this out on.
Yes.
And there we go. You got one shot, which is great. And we get the experience for it, which again is insane. This is great, especially for an RPG where grinding is common. I remember seeing a few reviews of it. See, there we go. An easy one. Where people were like, oh man, this game has a lot of grinding or whatever, and that's annoying. And it's like, well, yes, you're playing an RPG. So that's to be expected. The other thing to note, right? This we already learned about, and then yeah. It's an RPG, right? So there's gonna be grinding. But the other thing is that there is this thing. This is a very important part of it. Where if you are fighting a bunch of enemies that are virus type, swap over to, you know, a Digimon that's a vaccine type, and you'll be fine. But people were complaining in reviews. They're like, "Oh man, this is terrible. There's so much grinding." It's like, no, dude, it's a fucking Digimon game. In none of the past titles, as far as I remember, you would need to grind too much to get through the game itself. Usually, you would just play it at your own pace, and you'd be fine. You would normally not need to grind, if at all. And just this, again, is an incredible tool just given to us. To just one-shot enemies on the field. It's wonderful. Also, your partner Digimon follow you, which is cute. Oh?
目標および保護対象の座標はその先だが、進路に障害物があるようだな。その程度なら君に預けたデジモンの力で排除が可能なはず。試してみてくれ。
Right. So besides attacking Digimon out in the wild, we can also
あれだやるん
attack
だ
and remove stuff. Just like that. Can't go that way. But there we go. We removed some rubbish. Or some rubbish. Now, in the past, like, Digimon story titles... Oh, yeah, we can also talk to you. So, fishy, fishy, fish, fish. I want to eat some fish. So, this is something that's also been... It'll get, you know, elaborated upon more later on as we go through the game. But basically, depending on what you choose, you will change their, like, alignment. I don't know too much about it. Again, the demo didn't explain it too in depth. But you can change their alignment. You can be nice to them, right? Like, then go catch them already. Why not set a trap? Okay, let's go fishing. You want me to go find some, right? And so this one's a mean answer. This is a little nicer. It all depends on what you want to go with. We'll just go with, okay, let's go fishing. That's what I wanted to hear. We're gonna catch tons of fishies. And then Goemon's personality shifted towards amicability. Now, we'll find out again more about that later if we go to our Digimon tab. I don't think we'll be able to yet. Yeah, we can't check any of these tabs yet. But as we continue, and once that stuff's unlocked, we'll be able to. Let's see what's here. Oh. Seems like something is back there. Okay, well, let's move on. Uh-oh. That's so fucking cool. Just immediately, a Metal Greymon Blue shows up out of nowhere.
こっちこっちさあ早く早く急いで
So fucking cool.
行こうよかった合流できた
Did you call for help? What are you doing here? Do we know each other? It's almost as if we're destined to meet. We'll go with this one. It seems like if they have that little icon next to them, there's no, you know, it's not an option that just expands on the dialogue. It's like an actual choice. So let's go with that. It's almost as if we're destined to meet.
そうねある意味そうなんだけど今はややこしい言い方しないでよねえあの子はどうしたの一緒じゃないのそれならもう先に行っているかもねさあ早く都庁の屋上に向かわなきゃ
Whomst are you talking about? He? Who? What are you talking about?
本当にどうしちゃったのこのままだと争いが起きるんでしょ都庁の屋上へ急がなきゃ
おそらくこの少女が追加ミッションの保護対象だ。しかし全く会話に脈絡がないな。アノマリー事象の影響を受けている可能性が高い。そもそもなぜ君のデジバイスとコンタクト済みなのだ。こちらのデータベースをチェックしておく。何か判明したらすぐに知らせよう。彼女のことも気になるが、それよりも先ほどの巨大なデジモンの方を何とかせねば。あれを市街地に出すわけにはいかない。調査を続けてくれ。
Roger. Securing the target and continuing on. But yeah, that is also just cool as fuck. That there's a Metal Greymon Blue out here. I can't leave the one I'm right. Considering that, you know, normally they would have some other type of, like, you know, villainous Digimon out here rampaging, maybe like a Tyrannomon or a Triceramon or something, and they're like, you know what, let's use Metal Greymon, but let's use the virus version of him, because he's one of the OG Digimon that you could actually get in the first Digivice that ever existed.
ダメだこの 扉なんか急がないと争いが始まっちゃう。この先で起きるんでしょ。開ける方法はないの？
Can I just... You can probably break through with the digi attack, right? That's why I highlighted it. But anyway, there we go.
びっくりした。やるなら先に行ってよ。確かこの先が都庁に繋がっているはず。その屋上で争いが止めなくちゃ。
Okay. So she's following us now, so we can now actually explore a little bit. But it seems like the game... Oh. Seems like the game doesn't want us to. But yeah, there's a giant metal Greymon. It's so cool that like just one exists. So this allows us to scan items, or scan the field a little bit, or the room, I think. And we can grab stuff.
Yes.
And you'll get some hints like, oh, there's a chest nearby. So if we do this, it'll like highlight them. And then here we can see Metal Greymon up close. That is so fucking sick. If this was again like Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, this would not be possible. In that game, you could have up to 3 partner Digimon, I believe, follow you. But the game ran like ass if you had 3 partner Digimon out. So if you restricted it to 1, it ran a lot better. The fact that you can have all 3, we'll eventually be able to have more, but the fact that you can have 3 and then also have something this big on the field is insanely cool. Okay, so here we have a skill disc. So now we can actually go to our Digimon and teach it a new skill. In this case, it was Icicle Edge or some shit. So we go here, and we go here. He now knows Icicle Edge. So it's an ice attack. It does 2 hits, 95% accuracy. So that's another thing to consider. Some attacks will have accuracy. Some will not. Some will always be 100% accurate. But anyway, let's continue. Oh yeah, this as well. This is incredible. So your Digivice comes with a recovery feature. So just if you're standing still, like this, after a little bit, you will see a message appear, and it'll say something like, you know, regeneration program starting in 3, or you'll be fully healed in like 3, 2, 1, and then you will be fully healed, which is great. If your Digimon are pretty weak, it might take like 10 seconds, but all you have to do is stand still, and then they fully heal. That is awesome. That is such a great fucking feature to have in an RPG, compared to, you know, other games where you have to stop by like a Pokemon Center or stop by some crystal to heal or whatever. Here it doesn't kill the pacing of the game. So even if you do have to grind, it's probably going to be very bearable. I've yet to actually need to grind, but we'll see. But anyway, let's proceed with the game a little bit. And just like that, into the fight. It's incredible. Oh yeah, use this. HP capsules. Okay. So yeah, we can heal if we need to. So now we have to fight this giant thing. If you look on the right, you'll see the turn order. So we go first, then it's Omegamon, then it's Metal Greymon Blue. Let's just go ahead and guard. Good. Yeah, and that's why we block. So one cool thing as well is that you can use at least one item a turn with no repercussion. Come my god, 1,000 damage is insane.
切れまいガルルキャノン
Oh my god.
任せろ
Alright, we still get experience.
Mo 始まってしまったのかもしれない。あの子は大丈夫かな。私たちも急ごう。
今のデジモンは観測史上最大のものだった。アノマリーはさらなる惨劇の予兆、つまり続きがある可能性が高いということだ。その目を摘み取らねばならない。それが我々の使命だぞ。
Okay. Yeah, I will protect the civilians from anomalies.
頼んだぞ、エージェント。
Alright. Signs of an anomaly. Witness signs of an anomaly. In this case, the fight with, Metal Greymon. So that was Omegamon, who is, one of the Royal Knights, one of the, top dudes in the digital world. They only show up literally whenever there's, a major disaster happening. So the fact that Omegamon was here is already one thing. The fact that it took him so long to actually dispatch a Metal Greymon is another. Either that anomaly was very, very strong, or, again, this is just, them trying to show off how cool Omegamon is. By showing you his attacks. But yeah, in case you've forgotten... Oh.
デジモンの目撃報告が激増した影響で研究も急速に進んだ。物質と電気信号の両方の特徴を持つ電子生命体だと判明。これが世界中で目撃される心霊現象の正体だろう。デジバイスは対象の電子的側面を利用した召喚機器といえる。デジモンの遺伝子に相当する領域を0と1の電子情報に変換する。生命体でありながらもデータのように増やすことも可能。新たなデジモンを生むシステムをコンバートと呼ぶ。この機能を用いて戦力を増強してみるといい。
Yeah, so we can scan Digimon out on the field, and we can convert them. So let's go ahead and digi-convert Koromon. And the higher the scan rate, in this case a max of 200, the better the result. And there you go. The secrets of conversion. Convert a Digimon with a scan rate of 200. Everyone should have that achievement. But anyway, here's Kodomon. Kodomon's one of my favorites. Here as well, you can notice if you look at his eyes, again, you see how his eyes are empty? It's just red with one black spot. But the second I turn him this way, he gets his little pupil. Right? It's so cool. Like there. There he looks a lot more charming compared to here where he looks more like a beast. But anyway, here's Kodomon. He's adorable. He's one of my favorites because I really do love Agumon a lot. And here he is. He's got, he's a free type Digimon. Or, well, not free. He's got no data. That's his type. Yeah. Okay. Free, I believe, are the ones that come before. Like his pre-evolution. So we'll see. Like in training 1 Digimon.
これが 100% になればコンバートが可能となり戦力を増やしていけるだろう。スキャン率が 200% に近づくほど生まれるデジモンは強くなる。タイミングを見極めてコンバートを行ってくれ。アノマリーの解析にも役立つ。まさに一石二鳥。戦闘を積極的にこなし解析及びスキャンを進めるのだ。
Right. So again, in case you forgot, we are inside of the wall right now. This is like... I don't know how people weren't seeing this sort of stuff from the outside. But yeah, here we have just ruins, which is something. And also, here you can see Koromon next to us. It's so cute. It's just a pink blob with little, I don't know, ear things and then a huge mouth. Speaking of, let's save real quick. There we go. And here we go. Let's see if we can find anything. Nothing. What about this side? Yeah, there's a treasure chest at the end. So we're gonna be trying to explore everything we can just to get all the items. And we're gonna be scanning a ton. But again, the best part is that grinding has been, you know, cut significantly.
まさか壁はこれを隠すために少女が言っている通り都庁の屋上で何か起きているのかもしれない放ってはおけない全ての常識を疑って行動しろアノマリーは常にその斜め上を行くこれより都庁屋上を目標座標に設定調査続行だまずは屋上へ行くルートを見つけろ
And also, of course, you can see another Mega just walking around. No big deal. Here we can see some Wanyamons and some Goldsmon. We're supposed to go that way. Now, one thing I don't remember if I mentioned it, but if you attack an enemy...
コンバート可能になったデジモンがいるようだ。コンバート機能を試してみろ。
Right.
デジモンには個体ごとに性格があるようだ。遺伝子が同じ人間の双子でも個性が完全一致しないのと近い。そのあたりがデータでありながら生物でもあるゆえんだ。戦闘時の行動や普段の言動にも差が生まれるだろう。各デジモンの性格はデジバイスメニュー、デジモン内のセットアップからさらにその詳細を知ることができる。性格把握は任務遂行のためにも重要になってくる。確認してみてくれ。
Yeah. Anyway, whenever you attack a Digimon out on the field like this, you'll automatically use whoever is the best for the fight. In this case, let's go ahead and convert a Wanyamon real quick. We'll show this off once more, and then we'll skip it from here on out. But here's Wanyamon. He looks kind of creepy in this version. He's normally very cute, because he's just a tiny little, you know, furball. But here's Wanyamon. He just, you know, is a little cat-like Digimon. Get owned. Alright, so we took out Ipmon, but we didn't take out Bodamon. So let's go ahead and fight Bodamon real quick. Now, Bodamon is one of my favorite Digimons. Like, one of my most favorite Digimon out there. It's just so cute. He's just a small little black fuzzball, which is adorable. Speaking of, I think... Oh, we actually got struck. Oh, no. I don't think I've ever been hit in one of these games before, but alright. So let's go for Marching Fishies. You're a vaccine type. You are... Hold on. Are you? You are data type. You are nothing. So let's go for the Marching Fishies on you. There we go. And Punimon is out. And now here we have Wanyamon. And then Kotomon's gonna blow bubbles at him. It's so cute. Let's grab our items. Get owned. Alright, so we hit him with Kotomon, and we did a good chunk of damage, kind of. Although Kotomon's a little... Oh, never mind. We changed the turn order now, somehow. But sure. Actually, we can just smack him like this. It's so cute. Alright, we can actually convert a Punimon now. We're gonna be converting a lot. And you're gonna get flashbanged anytime this happens. Sorry about that. But anyway, here's a Punimon. He's got acid bubbles. I believe now they're like in our reserve. If I check here. Yeah, he's a reserve member. So unlike Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, where you can only have one Digimon at a time, essentially due to like because they implemented some memory limit like mechanic where you would have, let's say, I don't know, 20 RAM at the beginning, and let's say you can only have like two like in training Digimon two Digimon because they both took up like 10 gigs or some shit. Why did I say RAM? I meant because they give you RAM sticks for memory, which is funny. But anyway, you would have a limit to how many you could have at once. Here you can just have 6 right off the bat, which is great. If you really want to have 6 Digimon, you can, and that's awesome. They don't limit you immediately. All right, let's go after Goldsmon, which I don't want to do because I hate fighting him. Another treasure chest is nearby. Just double checking that I'm not blind. All right, let's hit him. He gets smacked. Botamon. Okay, we get to get another one real quick. Water won't hit him, so let's just go for you. Or water doesn't do enough damage compared to something that's neutral, like this. There we go. Smack him. Okay, let's go ahead and scan, or actually, convert Botamon. Look at it, it's so cute. It's adorable. It is my favorite, like, fresh Digimon. Or, you know, in training 1 Digimon. He is adorable. I love him a lot. Where is it? Here we go. He's just a tiny little blob. That's all he is. Now, apparently, he is literally kind of like a slime. The way it's been described is that he's got a bunch of, like, very tiny little hairs that are kind of wet. So that's kind of gross, but otherwise, he looks adorable. He is just a small little thing with ears and eyes. And he can become a Koromon. And Koromon can become an Agumon. And so on and so forth. Oh yeah, we can talk to you guys. Let's talk to you. We're friends, right? Of course we're friends. I'm so happy. Let's be friends forever. And then his personality shifted towards, friendly, was it? And let's learn a new personality skill. Right, so here's something that can happen. So, these are just like passives that they can get. So, right now he's got Steadfast Might, which boosts attack when HP is 90% or lower. And he can get Cheer. At the start of battle, boost attack and int for all allies based on the total bond of all battle members. That's actually not too bad. That's pretty cool. He just gets a passive buff for everyone? That's awesome. Being with you really calms me down for some reason. And that's because we're buddies. Oh, so that's what a buddy is. Wow, being buddies is great. And then he became more amicable. Now, you'll find out more about what, like, the personality, like, does when we finally get past this. I want to fight too, like, right now. I want to send you into battle soon. You gotta watch some battles first. Easy does it. Yeah, you know what? I want to send you into battle soon. First, I gotta digivolve into a stronger form, right? I'll do my best, so cheer me on. And then his personality shifted towards Valor. So yeah, if you, like you could see, or like you just saw, if we stand still for a bit, there it is. In 4 seconds, we will recover all of our HP. And that's it. It's done. It's fucking awesome that you can just do that. Saving is super quick. Like, things don't take forever. It's incredible. This game is fucking great. This is honestly like the best Digimon game so far that I've ever played. You know what, let's take you out. And let's smack you. And just a regular attack. Yeah, so extra strikes. Attacking and using skills against an enemy sometimes results in a chance for a follow-up attack. Press A to trigger extra strikes. High bond and attack favorability increase its probability rate. when extra strike triggers, a circle will appear on the HUD. Press A when the circle reaches the center to cause a strike effect. So, I don't think I've ever been able to hit one of these. Oh, never mind, we did it. I was only able to trigger it like once or twice in the demo, so I never got a chance to actually use it. But yeah, you get extra attacks as well. It's great. So yeah, we're gonna try to like get through the tutorial quickly. Oh, look at that! That was so cool. He fell asleep. Get owned. And get smacked. Very easy. Almost ready to get one of them. Oh! And here we have a Dracomon, which we haven't seen. Let's marching fishies you.
Marching fishies!
Now Dracomon, unfortunately, is one of those Digimon that looks really cool, but I hate his Digivolutions. Like I don't like his quote-unquote canon Digivolutions are not that great, in my opinion. He can evolve into Cordramon blue and green, and they look really weird. He was supposed to kind of like be another Agumon type Digimon.
Yes.
You know, he's another cool little dragon thing. But I really do not like the way his evolutions look. We'll still get one though, and we'll still use one. But we should also be careful, especially because of that Blitz Greymon right there. That's kind of terrifying. Let's see. Vaccine, you are... Hold on, let me do this and scan them. They're all vaccine types. Cool. So let's go for Mondramon probably first. Okay. And we can smack him. And get owned. And was he weak to bubbles? Let's find out. He was. Or if no, I guess we were just strong enough to hit him. Or to maybe one-shot him. Let's go for another Marching Fishies. They already give you so many, like, cool Digimon that you can scan and get, like, right off the bat. Like a Toy Agumon. Oh no, he's confused. Get him. You can maybe guard. Instead of, you know, trying to die. Now, unlike Pokemon, unlike Pokemon, where again you're limited to like one evolution line, you know, like Caterpie's always going to become Metapod, and so on and so forth. Digimon are not like that, and the fact that they give you so many right off the bat is fucking great, because you've got so many branching paths already. But anyway, they're like, "Are you scared?" Normally, and it's like, "No, I'm totally fine." Wow, I want to be like you. So now he's more daring. So we can get rid of Cheer, and give him a Song of Triumph. I think we will not replace that. What about you? Is there anything I don't know? Sorry, if there's anything I don't know, will you teach me? Yeah, we can figure it out together. Thanks. That would be a lot of help. We'll find the answers as a team. And then his personality shifted towards wisdom. What about Kodomon? Hey, what's courage? It's something's important that makes you stronger. I thought so. Courage is really cool. I want more. Yeah, he's gonna be a very brave little Kodomon. Now, I'll show this off once. We'll show off a game over real quick. Because the game just throws a Mega Digimon at you right now. If you want to fight a Blitz Greymon, here you go. Or not Blitz Greymon, sorry, Chaos Dramon. What am I thinking? This is like another... what is it? He's like a variant of Mugen Dramon, who is like the big bad of like Digimon World 1, and he's one of the like, you know, most popular Digimon out there. But here we go. It's a Mega Virus Machine Digimon. He's level 65. If you want to fight him right now, you can. And speaking of, we can actually do an auto battle, which is interesting. And then here comes his hyper infinity cannon. And you know, Wanyamon took 20,000 damage. Just, you know, no biggie. Oh, I should have swapped out. My bad. Hyper Mugen Kanon. 28,000 damage. That is insane. Anyway, go little Bodemon. Go our little like squishy baby Digimon. Yeah, an extra strike. Be defiant. And then we get Obliter atomized real quick. He resisted it. He took the least amount of damage. He took 8,000. Everyone else is taking, you know, 20k. No, we're gonna load. Which one was it? I guess both are fine. Anyway. So yeah, if you want to fight, you know, one of him, you can. Just kind of dumb, but yeah, it's doable. There's a Mondramon real quick that we can fight as well on this side.
Yes.
We got smacked by Tentomon. Oh no. There's 3 of them. But this should be easy though. Alright, let's go for you. Yeah, we're getting stronger. What the fuck? Let's go for a Smile Fang on the Toy Agumon. We do need a virus type or something at some point. It's usually best to have a, you know, a balanced team. I should have just smacked him actually. What am I doing using water attacks? Usually having the trifecta of virus data and vaccine, just in case. Anyway. They're dead. We should be able to convert some of them now, though, I think. Not yet. Oh, right, Mondramon. Let's get him real quick. Okay, and Mondramon should be dead to this. Nope, never mind. To this. There we go. Alright. So let's scan, or let's convert a Punimon. Wait, did we already have one? Yeah, we already have one. We don't need to convert another one. So let's wait a tiny bit. 1, and that's it. Cool. Now, one thing to note is that Digimon do respawn in this area. So if you need to grind for some reason, you can. Although I hate Goldsmon so much. He's so fucking annoying, dude. Let's get rid of you. He's so bulky and annoying. But there we go. 200 damage is insane. There we go. Nice. Now, I really do... I would like a Gazimon if we can. If we can get one. That'd be pretty nice. Here's another Dracomon, though. There's 2 of them. That should bring up our scan rate to 200, I think. Let's see. Smack you. There we go, he's out. And were they weak to... Yes, they were. There we go, get owned. Yep, there he is. So now we can convert a Dracomon. Sorry again for the flashbangs. But here he is. So he's just a data type Digimon, which is not bad. Let's go ahead and move our dudes a little bit though. So let's swap you out for Wanyamon, I think. Like so. And then let's take a look at you real quick. So he has okay stats, like in the 300s for attack. That's not too bad. Let's move you here. He is level 1 though, which is not super great, but it's something. I want to fight 2, like right now. Yeah, we'll tell him the same thing again. We'll shift him more towards Valor. What about you? just had a scary dream. Don't worry, it's over now. You can relax. Okay. I kind of feel warm and fuzzy inside now. His personality shifted towards philanthropy. He became more philanthropic after this. Okay. Oh yeah, we can break shit. Keep forgetting. I think that's it. The other items should be... Where would they be? Oh, right, they respawn. I keep forgetting. So if you really want to have like an Impmon, you could go get one. I don't know if we come back to this area or not. But let me double check our conversion rates. I kind of want to get another Mondramon, or have Mondramon be like fully scannable. I really want a Gazimon though as well. Gazimon's kind of okay. Not because I care much about Gazimon, but mainly because they're virus Digimon. And they give you access to just more stuff to use, but we'll hold off on that. We can get more Digimon as we go, you know, up. So, looks like we made it somehow. I don't want to witness all this fighting. Let's see how high the elevator can take us. That was not voice acted, which is interesting. The beat of the song reminds me of hold on, what was the name of that song? It was the artist is Taco, of all things. It was putting on the Ritz. That was the name of the song. And that's what this beat reminds me of. It's very similar to it. You have to go to the south wing to get to the roof. I wonder if we can get there from the other side. Anyway, checking to see if we can destroy these things, but we can't.
Yes.
Character reversal. What the hell is this? Hold on. It should be under items. Oh yeah, we got this. Yeah, so we got Agumon Black and Gabumon. Okay, so here's where we get them. So they should be in our inventory now then, right? We check our Digimon if we go to setup. Yeah, here they are. So here we have a Black Gabumon. I got him from, you know, pre-ordering the game. So here he is, he's cool. They always give you, for some reason, they always give you Black Agumon and Black Gabumon as like an unlockable with pre-orders, which is interesting. You can still get Black Gabumon and Black Agumon in-game without needing to pre-order, by the way. But here they are. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're viruses. They're virus Digimon, which is awesome. So let's swap you out, actually, for Wanyamon, I think. And let's swap you out for... Do we want Gomamon? Actually, we'll swap you out for Kodomon, I think. Like so. We're gonna put you here. And we're gonna put you in like so. You'll see why in a little bit. But let's keep going. So, we just came from there. Let's go this way. So here we have a Ketamon, and yeah, so here's one thing you can do. You can start scanning, right? And then you can immediately attack if need be. Like that. Which is great. And then here we have Kudamon. Speaking of our war game from a while ago, Kudamon was the like main antagonist Digimon. Or well, it was the main problem. It started off by itself and then it just multiplies like a virus. And then it you know, it fucking almost nukes the world as it digivolves. Anyway, you guys are virus, and you are vaccine. You are weak to data. Get on real quick. Okay, now here we have Black Agumon. So we've got Vulcan Napalm and Spitfire Blast. So let's go for... Oh, you attack both? All enemies. Oh my god. That's super cool. Anyway, now Bodemon can smack Impmon. Get owned. Get tackled by a tiny little like slime blob. So cute. All right, got some level ups. All right, so obviously we can destroy that wall. Just checking. Anything else? Oh, yeah. So it's telling us exactly what I just did, which is when you can do this and smack. Let's talk to Botamon real quick. Bloob Bloob. You want to help? Sure, I'll do my best too. Okay, he's more, you know, courageous now, I guess. Anything here? No, but it's probably around the corner. Let's see. No. Let me check this way real quick. Nope. And nope, nothing we can destroy. Oh, maybe here. Like, we see that there's a path or something this way. Kind of. Maybe that's for later. For now, let's just move on. Okay. I'm gonna continue upward. I'm worried about our little friend. Let's meet up later on the roof. Okay. So the girl we were supposed to protect almost got obliteratomized. We can't continue our investigation from here. You need to find a way to the other side. Alright, so let's start looking. Where else could we go, I wonder? Oh, look. Unknown phase electron lifeform detected. It may know something. Try to make contact. Okay, so I still can't break that. If I could, to begin with. Okay, never mind. Maybe... Sorry, am I being fucking stupid? Here it is. Now we can go through. Oh boy. So what's in this room? There's a chest around the corner, and then some items we can grab. So let's do that real quick.
Yes.
Okay. SP spray, that's awesome. And then another chest. Okay, nothing here. And nothing this way. So we can break this, obviously. Alright, let's talk to you. There's been a mysterious attack.
謎の攻撃。さっきの衝撃はそのせいかな。それのせいで建物全体がぐらぐら揺れて、急に瓦礫が降ってきて閉じ込められたと思ったら、今度は君が来て瓦礫をどけてくれた。本当に何がどうなってるの？
Who are you?
僕はピアモン。急に瓦礫が降ってきて閉じ込められたと思ったら、今度は君が来て瓦礫をどけてくれた。
Oh, so what are you doing here?
わからないよ。気がついたら瓦礫が降ってきて、早くみんなのところに帰りたいよ。
Yeah, good luck with that. You want to get out of here with me?
帰るってどうやって？でも君は 瓦礫をどけてくれたしな。信用してもいいかも。わかった。君についてくよ。
It's also crazy how there's a strategic shadow on our character's model, let's say. Anyway, can you fly to the other side?
なんで？自信はないよ。僕の羽ってこんなちっぽけだし。でも君は瓦礫をどけてくれたしな。それに気のせいかもしれないけど、君のこと見たことはある気がするんだよね。多分悪い人間じゃない。わかった。いいよ。頑張って。
Accidentally skipped a little bit. Can we break this? We cannot, sadly. Okay, well, let's continue. Right, sorry, this way. So now we have a Biomon following us. Let's see if it can let us or help us cross, you know, this this fucking gap. I don't think Biomon can, but you know what? We'll try. I don't know how to spend time with my friends. What are we supposed to do together? Just hang out with each other. Maybe I've been overthinking it. I'm just happy to be with my friend, you. Okay. So he's a little bit more amicable. Reduces SP cost for physical attacks by 10 and slight boost to... I forget what that stands for, and I don't want to say the abbreviation. Let's not replace it. We'll be fine. Let's try to fly over.
ここ？君、ここを飛んで向こうまで行けっていうの
？Please, you're my only hope.
本当に？じゃあやってみるけど、ちゃんと行けるか責任は持てないよ。ほら、捕まって。それ。
Go, Biomon. We're almost there.
やっぱ無理。
Oh no.
そこに不時着で。
I'm sorry, I think we ended up further away. I also want to apologize for the Digimon conflict in the human world. I wish I could help from here on out, but I'll only be a burden to you. I think it's better for me to rest here. Okay. Well, we can try to talk to him a little bit more. Interactions with a Digimon should be a valuable example. We'll have the analysis department examine the data. Continue your investigation. Okay, well, let's talk to you. Thank you for your help, and good luck. Okay, so we can't go back out. And the only way to go is forward. So there's a chest at the end of the hallway. It's incredible, like, how far we can scan. It's great. We have a Starmon. Or, not specifically a Starmon, but anyway. They've collapsed. Was this the doing of another Digimon? I forget what your actual name is. It's like Patrol Starmon or something? I don't remember. Deputy Starmon? It's one of those. Sprite recovery, that's great. Oh, a Kiwimon. There's no response. Biomon mentioned something about a war between Digimon. Yeah, Kiwimon fucking got nuked.
今のうちにデジモンの進化について伝えておこう。そもそも一連の基礎理論を構想したのは君の養父であり、アダマスの創設者でもある結城博士だ。博士は位相電子生命体を反電脳体とも言っていた。アカデミックな場では黙殺されたそうだが、博士の意志を継いだ組織の者たちによって研究は続けられた。進化に関する発見はその成果だ。戦闘の経験を積んでいくことで個体に変化が起きる。すでに進化の準備が整ったデジモンがいるかもしれない。デジバイスを確認してみるといい。
Right, so now we can finally Digivolve. So, let's start with Koromon. So we can have Koromon digivolve into Agumon or go back to Betamon. Now, Digivolutions always have requirements, of course. Here we can see, for example, in order to de-digivolve into Botamon, your personality needs to, you know, be similar. So, what's your personality? Can we see it? There it is. Your personality is brave. It needs to be daring in this case. So the target's base personality matches the current personality. So they currently don't. So we cannot have a Botamon unless we change your personality to daring from brave. In your case, these other Digivolutions don't require much. For example, Agumon, which is the canon one, that one should usually be easier to get. You have to be an agent rank of 1 or higher, and you need to have 530 HP or max. HP or higher. We have 571. So Kodomon's ready to digivolve. If we want a Guilmon, we need 280 attack. We're currently at 258. If we want a Dracomon, we need 270 attack and 170 speed. Konemon, we need more defense and spirit. I think this is supposed to be Huckmon. I'm not sure. You need 200 max SP or higher. You're currently at 180. And then this requires 270 attack or higher. We could hold off and then maybe try to get whatever this is. Because you're almost at 270 HP, 270 attack. And your max level is 20, so that should be fine. Here we have Punimon, who can digivolve into either one of these two. So we're going to go with EU first, though. So let's go ahead and just digivolve. So let's show off one Digivolution. And here it is. So Punimon digivolve 2. Tsunomon. There he is. He's very cute. He has a little sharp horn on his head. He's just, again, another little hairball with a giant fucking horn. Anyway. And then we've got Botamon, who can also digivolve into Kodomon. Now, the reason why I'm training this Botamon instead of training this Kodomon is usually because if you start from an earlier version, so normally if you start from an in-training 1, then digivolve into in-training 2, then digivolve into a rookie, you normally get more stats. So if we look at you, you've got 250, like 571 HP, you've got 258 attack, you've got 471 HP, so very close, just off by 100, and you've got 158 attack instead of 258. So you're off by 100 in both HP and attack stat, but you're also way weaker in general as a Digimon in terms of rank than Kodomon. So if we digivolve you into Kodomon, your attack goes up by your HP goes up by 100, it seems, I think. We'll see what your attack becomes. You'll have 900 HP and 498. Oh, wait, no. Is it? Really? Here, let's digivolve to Kodomon. Unless that's those are like max stats that it was showing us. That is insane. Anyway, so here's Botamon digivolving into Kodomon. Okay, yeah. So it wasn't by that much. So the HP went up to 500. And the attack went up to 218, right? Compared to this, that's pretty good. And then again, we can digivolve into other Digimon if we want. We're going to turn you into an Agumon, though, later on. And we can see... Let's see. If we haven't encountered this Digimon, we can't degenerate, which is interesting. And then here's Ikakumon. So we can't get a champion yet, by the way. We need to be an agent rank of 3 or higher. We're currently at agent rank 1, which is funny. Here's Black Agumon, who can digivolve from this dude, which we should be able to see soon enough. Where is Black Garurumon? This is the one, I believe. I think this is Black Garurumon. That's probably Black Gatomon. Yeah, more than likely. We'll see. I guess as we, yeah, we'll see later on. This is Black Greymon, I'm pretty sure. This is Cordramon. Blue, I think. Or it could be blue or green, it doesn't matter. I think that's Devimon. I don't know who this is, but this one's definitely black, Greymon Blue. Okay, well, we'll keep this Kodomon here for now. Let's actually swap out Gomamon for this Kodomon. So let me go to setup, swap you out like so. Because if we go to Digivolution, we need, what was it? It was 270, right? Yeah. That might be Shoutmon now that I think about it. Actually, it probably is Shoutmon. Oh boy. So, as Digimon gain experience, they can undergo significant changes to their appearance and nature that make them even stronger. These sudden transformations are referred to as Digivolution. So, if you meet certain criteria, you can Digivolve, right? And conversely, you can degenerate them or de-Digivolve them. So, from, you know, you can have them go from champion to rookie again. So one of the following must be met in order to de-Digivolve a Digimon. The resulting de-Digivolution Digimon is registered in your field guide, or the resulting de-Digivolution Digimon is of the same personality. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's either or? Hold on. Okay. There are secret techniques for Digivolution and de-Digivolution. Navigate system tutorial and then read them. Okay. In that case, one quick thing. No, not this. What was it? Here, one more time. I think we'll try going for maybe whatever you might be. So we'll try to go for 200 SP and see what this is. This is definitely Shoutmon. I just recognized that silhouette. And we do not want Shoutmon. Or at least personally, I don't like him. So we're going to pass on him. Anyway, let's continue. That's another Gazimon. Okay. You resist. Let's get you. There we go. Get him. And then Black Agumon can smack him. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. We do have a Goldsmon which can convert, so let's do that real quick. Ah, flashbang. But here he is. I do not like Goldsmon, like at all. But what can you degenerate into? Was it Punimon? I think. And I mean, depending on what you can Digivolve, we'll see. If you can become Nightmon, then we've got something. Are you okay with scary stuff? Yeah, totally fine. Wow, I want to be like you. So I became more... Okay, he's got more valor now. Interesting. Here's a Ketamon. Get owned. Here's a Kudamon, who's adorable. He's a little baby Digimon. Which we can now scan and actually convert. Speaking of, actually, no, it wasn't Purimon. It was someone else. God, I forget the name of that Digimon. But anyway, we'll grab them, and you know, we'll work on training these guys, and then we'll swap our teams around a little bit, get more of a varied team. So here's a Kurasimon, which we can try to fight. Are we strong enough? Let's see. He's a virus. Not this. I meant to go here. We don't have any vaccine Digimon on us. We could Digivolve you into an Agumon and then do it, but... I mean, virus types should be fine as well. Let's move Gabumon, sorry. Is it, like this. Let's swap you out here. And I think we can maybe take this stronger Kodomon for now and swap you out with Dracomon, like this. Although both of you are pretty close already in, like, HP. Do we grind a tiny bit? Being with you really calms me for some reason. That's because we're buddies, I guess. Make ability. Let's see if these guys respawned. If not, they haven't. Well, we can save. We can give it a shot. We should be able to take on Kurasimon. Shouldn't be too bad. It is a champion level Digimon. Otherwise, we get Gomamon out, and then we just fight him. We'll see. Alright. So let's go for Thruster Metal. Perform steel magic attack at power 6 times 7 hits. 20% crit rate. Oh my god. Oh wait, what type are you? Unknown, unidentified champion. Or we do Vulcan Napalm. It does 40 damage, so let's go for it. Okay, it's not too bad. And let's go for the bubbles. And he resists water attacks. Okay. Let's go for... How much will Little Horn do? Okay, not too bad. He's weak to fire. In that case, we can swap you out. Let's bring in Dracomon. And let's try the... This does 6 attacks. Let's go for it. Okay. So here we can use an item like this on someone else, like Gabumon, even though it's not his turn. Recover his HP, and then still attack. Attack is so cool looking. Let's keep going for steel attacks. Nice. And is it poisoned? What is this thing? What's going on with it? I think it's poisoned. Okay. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, he's poisoned. Sweet. Alright, let's take him out. It's so cool seeing a tiny little dragon just spit flames at, you know. Oh, I did it too early. Spit flames at just some, like, Cupa thing. Alright. So, someone qualifies for a Digivolution, which is Kodomon. So, this is our weaker Kodomon. It was this one. So, we can definitely Digivolve you into Agumon, if we want. So, let's go ahead and do it. So, here's Kodomon Digivolving into Agumon. And Agumon's the little mascot of the Digimon franchise for the most part. There he is. He's the classic little yellow dinosaur that everyone loves. So he knows Pepper Breath or Baby Flame in Japanese, and that's it. All right. Speaking of, let's move you to the front. Let's swap out you. Let's have you be here and like this. And so we just have Agumon. Sorry, we've got Agumon, we've got Black Agumon, and we've got Dracomon, Tsudomon, Gabumon Black, and Kodomon, which is pretty funny. All right, let's wait a tiny bit. I want an adorable. I want to be an adorable mascot character. How can I get everyone to like me? Try doing a daring stunt, I guess. Everyone likes watching those, huh? Maybe I'll do a bungee jump or play chicken. Play chicken? Like when you're gonna like drive off a cliff, and you want to make sure that you don't hit the brakes before your opponent. Anyway, we'll pass on this. Hey, what's courage? Something important that makes you stronger, right? Anything else? Nope. All right, let's grab this. And let's hold on for a bit. Just recover in 5 seconds. And that's it. It's insane how cool that is. Like that I still can't get over it. Like that feature is so cool. Oh, here's a Gardevoir that's been knocked out. Is there truly a war between Digimon? Could be. Let's check this way. Oh, I meant to use the other one. Fuck. Oh, here they are. These things. I always forget your name. What the fuck are you? Multimon. That's what you are. Well, let's go for a baby breath, like so. Oh my god. Just 800 damage. Let's go for Spitfire Blast. Yeah, Multimons. Those I always kept forgetting about. But let's convert a Multimon. Flashbangs. His eyes look so soulless, like this, without the light shining on them and giving him little pupils. He looks so like dead-eyed and soulless. Crazy. I wish you could zoom in, but you can't view the model up close. That is. Anything here? No. Or well, there is a treasure chest nearby, but down here, I think. I think it was referring to this one. Okay, an HP augment chip. I think we just give that to a Digimon, and it just increases their HP permanently. So let's continue upwards. Before that, let's save. Like so. Okay. Let's continue. What else do we have? Oh. Speed augment. I did not know you could just destroy that. That's crazy. So should you just be like mashing the attack button all over the map? Maybe. There's a chest nearby. Can we see it? No. It's probably upstairs in that case. Oh. So, when it comes to these creatures, right? This is supposed to be like some Digimon of some kind, some data, whatever. Personally, I've never been super fond of them, if I'm honest. Like, Cyber Sleuth had these, like, Cthulhu-like creatures. Where, you know, it was like squids. You would fight, like, you would fight cuttlefish, basically. And, like, that wasn't a Digimon of any kind. While past Digimon games instead, God, look at this thing, would have an actual, like, Digimon be created to be the villain for the game. So, I've never been super fond of them just having just a generic, big bad, weird-looking thing. But I guess it kind of keeps things fresh, so that it's not always like Myotismon or, you know, Chaosdramon or something like that being the big final boss. So it's fine. But anyway.
そもそも日本政府はなぜここを隔離した？アダマスも把握していない何かが動いている。我々二人だけでは手に負えないかもしれないが、至急応援部隊を要請しよう。国の治安組織に期待はできない。だから我々が存在している。使命を果たそう。
Okay. We're supposed to go that way. So let's see if there's anything this way. A chest. Okay. The lighting in this game is also just very good. It's crazy. Considering, again, that it's just a Digimon game, of all things. Okay, well, there goes Ketamon. And you. Alright. So, another Kurasimon. Let's save real quick. And smack him. So, baby breath him. And then we're just gonna use fire skills until it dies. Let me crank up the speed a bit to like 5 here. Oh, that's quite a lot. Let's do this. Okay, and baby breath again. Oh boy. Well, they're not too bad. The Kurasimon ain't too difficult. There we go. He wiggles whatever tail he actually has. That's funny. Okay. Someone can digivolve. Boomst. Oh, you guys. Oh, they do get experience while in the box. That's crazy. Are you getting any? I think so. Well, let's check. So, we want to turn you into Wanyamon. You need 160 max SP. You're at 148, so you're almost there. Or not Wanyamon, sorry. The other cat Digimon. So you can become Kunimon or this dude, whose name I forget. Let's have you become your actual, like, canon, quote-unquote, Digivolution, which is this dude. Let's go for you. There we go. Tsumemon. He's just a weird... he has little butt cheeks. I think it's supposed to be like the bones of his fingers, but it's just funny. Anyway, he's a little like claw thing with an eyeball. It's kind of creepy. You're almost there. Just need a lot more SP. I'm so hungry. Okay, so technically what I assume is you're not supposed to like do those constantly. Like if you want them to be brave, for example, you strictly stick to, you know, using those responses. Otherwise you can just ignore them. Like when he was like, oh, I'm hungry, we could just be like, yeah, me too. And that's it. Bring it down to 2. But for now, we'll show some of those off. Later on, when I'm actually trying to get specific Digivolutions, it'll be different. Anyway. Let's go ahead and get these guys going as well. So, Tentamon. Oh god. It's so bright. But there he is, and you, Mondramon. Ah. I knew it was coming and I still like suffered from the flashbang. Anyway, here's Mondramon. He's a vaccine type Digimon, so he's pretty okay as well. If we go to Digivolution real quick, can we see... Can I guess what you can become? That's Kurasimon, obviously. Don't know what this is. I know what you are, but I don't remember your name. You're that weird blue Digimon that has like a metallic thing on its face, I think, and like big metallic arms. It looks kind of like a shark. Don't know who you are, and I don't remember who you are. And who could this be? Can we hold on? Can we degenerate? We can. Okay. So even though it says it's got the little X there, we meet the other one. So let's degenerate you into... Oh, is this Doraemon? Hold on. Is it? It is! Oh, it's Doraemon! I love Doraemon! He's my favorite in training too. Besides Digimon. Digimon looks really cute as well. But Doraemon is adorable. I love him so much. Look at him. He looks so dumb. He's got a huge mouth and a very fluffy body. But you can become what you can go through one of my favorite lines, I'm pretty sure. But let's degenerate you one more time. We're gonna try to go for you though. We're definitely using him, so let's degenerate him again. He's so fucking dumb looking. Here's Dodomon. He looks so stupid. He looks so oblivious. Literally. He's so tiny. Oh, I love him so much. We're gonna go for Doraemon again. It's gonna be great. We just need 180 attack. That's gonna be easy. Let's put you in our team actually. Let's do setup. We're bringing you along no matter what. Let's stitch Dracomon. Yeah, look at Dodomon. He's so dumb. So let's quickly look through some of these. No, not you. Sorry. You can not go unless we turn you into a reckless. Yeah. If you become more reckless, then you can. Yeah, you're currently daring. What about you? Yeah, you're Koromon. Yeah. You come from Multimon. Multimon can become Tentomon. You can become Gotsumon. I don't know who this is, and I think that's Chumon. Chumon is in this game. What? Chumon's normally not available. Weird. And here we go. So if you really wanted Black Agumon and Black Gabumon, and you didn't want to Digivolve them, or sorry, pre-order the game, you can still get them normally, which is great. We're still gonna go for Ketamon. That's Dracomon, and I think that's Goburimon, unless they finally change his name to Goblimon. And then Tentomon become Kabuterimon. I don't know who this is, and I can't recognize some of these. I'm not super familiar with like the insects or data types. You though, you can become someone. It's Goblimon. That's Gabumon, and that's Vmon, I think. Huh. Well, let's try to go for this. We need 230 SP. We're almost there. We'll try to make you into a Gabumon if we can. Oh, speaking of, let's save before I forget. Yeah, there we go. We have Dodomon. Look at him. He's so small and dumb. I love him. Look at him. Does he have a little tail? I think he does. Do you really want that much? I'm not sure I can get all that. We want to keep him closer to like the virus side, I guess, of things. If we look at his Digivolutions, which I should technically be checking, but we'll look into that later.
もはや何が起きるか予測不能。最悪の事態に備えてコンバートや進化を忘れるな。これらの機能は結城博士が残した基礎理論がベースにある。そもそも博士は社会に貢献する発明をいくつも生んでいた。その名が知られていないのは彼の性格による部分が大きい。表舞台に出たがらず、権利は全て国や大企業に譲渡。それで得た資材をアダマス設立に注ぎ込んだのだ。アノマリーの脅威から社会を守るために。その意志を引き継ぐためにもコンバートや進化をマスターしろ。勇気の名を持つ君ほどそれにふさわしい者はいない。
Interesting. So he really wants us to carry on our adopted father's legacy. I also just realized that we're... Oh no.
どうなってる？屋上にデジモンが集まってきている。
Let's see, there's Pegasusmon, there's Kawagamon, I saw, Bergermons.
気をつけろ！襲ってくるぞ！
There was that other, bee-looking one.
これよりクロスアーツの使用を許可する。
Just me and my two little dinosaurs and a little purple blob. That's very hairy.
デジバイスを触媒としてデジモンたちのエネルギーを一点に凝縮し放つ。
Versus a giant flying beetle.
どれだけ仲間たちの思いを一つにできるか君自身の腕にかかっている。全てはアノマリーから人々を守るために。アダマスの威信をかけて必ず勝利するんだ。
Okay, so here we get critical points. In order to use cross arts, you must charge your critical points to the max. When charged to the max, you will enter a cross art standby state. So critical points increase when you perform actions in battle such as attack or heal. So if we hit their weak point, we get more. Any critical points you have charged will carry over to the next battle, which is great. So here we have, of course, a giant insect that's obviously weak to fire attacks. Right, here's Kawagamon, a virus Digimon. Let's get him with the Vulcan Napalm. And here's the Pepper Breath, or Baby Flame. Nice. Okay, now here's Dodomon. He looks so stupid. I can't get over that. Look at him. Bro has been alive for like 5 minutes. He has no idea what the fuck is going on in the world. Let's hit him with the little iron beads. Oh, he just spits nails at him. That's fucking hilarious. So a battle action which can be employed by agents. By consuming a massive amount of energy, we can unleash a powerful crossheart capable of changing the course of battle. So we can pull this, press the R trigger to fire off a crosshearts. So we can do it now with everyone. So now everyone's stats have increased. Let's get him. Yeah, nice. Technically, we could have grinded a little bit more, but it's okay. Get him, Dodobon. He's just vomiting. He's just vomiting nails at him. That's so funny. Get owned. Hit him again. Uh-oh. Okay, Brave status change. The status change occurs once a Digimon's HP falls below 30%. The Digimon will muster its strength and enter Brave status. This status increases attack, intelligence, and crit by 50% until the end of its following turn. That is awesome, because we can also still heal you. And you can still beat the shit out of him. Nice.
これまでのデジモンとは違うぞ。アノマリーの被害から一般人を守る。敗北は許されないぞ。
Oh no! Dodomon! You motherfucker! You took out Dodomon! You son of a bitch! You vapid whore! Alright, well, we're gonna revive Dodomon. He deserves the experience. Alright, Gabumon. Use your little horn on him. He like rushes at him and then like jumps into the air and like just tackles him with his fucking horn. That is awesome. We're gonna use one more pepper breath, and then next turn we're gonna use our SP spray. Okay, resisted. Get predicted. Let's go for an SP spray. So this recovers 200 SP to everyone. Or maybe we should have used we're fine. Get him. Now, if you wanted to have an easier time with this fight, obviously just bring any Digimon that can use fire attacks. Or train a little bit more. You know, this Kuwagamon is much stronger. Uh-oh. Get predicted. Oh, he's fucking mad. What level are you? You're level 5. Let's use an HP capsule on Agumon. There we go. And let's use Thruster Metal. How much will this do? A ton of damage. Never mind if you'd be using that constantly. And it's still 20, which is much 25 compared to 40, which is much weaker. Alright, get him. Pepper breath him. Yeah, get owned. Oh my god. An Agumon? God damn it. Oh, he knocked. Oh, you know what, Dodomon? It's your chance to shine again. Yeah, cross arts. I wish Dodomon was a little faster. Alright, ready? Yeah, Dodomon reached level 3. Hell yeah. Saint Gargomon? Holy fuck. Main mission complete. So the Shinjuku Inferno get caught in the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building something.
生きてる？
なんだこいつ、見たことないデジモンだ。
いや、違う。こいつデジモンじゃない。え、それじゃあ。こいつ人間だわ。
It's Lunamon and Minervamon
これが
and Coronamon.
人間？
That's so cute.
離れろ、二人とも。ただの人間がこんなところに来られるはずない。さてはあんた侵入者ね。都庁が爆発？何を言っているの？
Government?
目的は何？まさか卵を狙って。覚悟しなさい、卵泥棒。お姉様、少し落ち着いて。この人間さんも戸惑っているだけに見えるけど。何？また侵入者？あんたも卵泥棒の仲間ね。どりゃ！
姉ちゃん！
お姉様！人間さん、あれはあなたの知り合いなの？
Wait, did it follow me here?
よくわからないけど、つまり危ないやつってことじゃないの？卵に何かあったら人間の世界にも影響があるかも。ああ、もう説明している時間がもったいない。
She looks so cute.
あなた、もしあいつの仲間じゃないならなんとかできない？
There's no signal. Is there something in this place that's causing some sort of interference? The view after the end. Oh, someone can digivolve. Is it Dodemon? Dodemon? It is. He looks so fucking stupid. I can't get over it. His face looks so dumb. But let's get Dodemon. Who's gonna be a little bit stronger. Technically, again, we could wait. We could like get him up to max. Technically, if you really want to maximize your Digimon, that's what you should do. Get them to max level, then digivolve them. But I think we'll start going for Doraemon. I just can't get over it. Look at him. Oh, I love him so much. His feet are so stupid. They're little triangles. I love when creatures have that, like little triangles for legs and feet. It looks so cute. I don't like his coat. His coat looks a little too defined, so he looks very sharp and plasticky. But otherwise, he's very cute and dumb. But we are gonna want him to evolve into this. So we need 260 attack, which should be pretty easy to get, if I'm honest. Anyone else? You. You can finally digivolve into this. So let's see what this is. Nyanomon, that was your name, right? Was it Nyanomon? It is Nyanomon. Okay. So here we have Nyanamon, another baby Digimon. She's a cat. And you can Digivolve into... Oh, you can become Lunamon. Okay. Or Salamon. Or... something. This thing looks sharp. Like, it looks like it's got horns and stuff. 420 max HP. That shouldn't be too hard. Well, actually, we should maybe... Man, I wish we could carry more Digimon with us. You're close to 230 SP, so we'll hold off on it. Man, I want to carry more. I want to carry you with me. I want to carry, well, not you, actually. I really want to bring you along just so we can get a Lunamon. Oh, well, maybe later. 200 max SP. You're almost there. One more level and you're good to go. Okay. So I believe this is the first time we've seen a 3D rendition of Coronamon. So here's Lunamon. We can't let anything happen to that egg down there. Even the human world would be in peril. Look, you just have to trust me. Please protect the egg. Here we have Minervamon, who is a mega level Digimon, by the way. I guess you're all we have right now. Get after that dark interloper. Hurry. And then here's Coronamon. Minerva, are you okay? If it can even take out Nervy, then what in the world is that thing? Yeah, I love Coronamon. So these two are the two starter Digimon you get in Digimon World Dusk and Dawn, respectively. Maybe we'll use them, we'll see. For now, let's see what's going on with this egg thing. Look at Coronamon, he's so angry. I don't know what's going on. An agent always answers a cry for help. Alright, let's get him. Oh no! That kid with black hair looked a lot like the like that other kid with black hair in Digimon World Redigitized, who had a Blackwart Greymon X as a Digimon partner. Whose name I forget. Reunions. Okay. Reunions bring trouble. We're in the VIP room. Can we scan? Seems like there's a chest nearby. Alright, let's see what's going on. What's up with that vehicle and those people? Never seen them before. The crowd is gathering around to gawk. Speaking of, before I forget. Let's save real quick. Now, I believe if we check this way, is it under agents? Yeah, here we can change our costume. So here we have a school outfit, a public safety suit, swimwear which we can buy, the chosen children outfit which you can buy, and then a Gatomon outfit. So these are DLC that you can purchase, right? The one that we got is this with the pre-order bonus. I think I'll stick to this mainly because this, she really does, like, I don't know, dude, like the teal and white stand out way too much, and all I can think of is Kamen Rider. And the little hat is very dumb. She looks like a stewardess. This looks a little bit more, I don't know, normal, I guess. So we'll go with this. See if it'll change. It did. Cool. So let's go for that. Anything else? What's the big deal with those people? Why all the fuss over some vehicle in the square? Let's keep looking around. So there should be a chest or something nearby. Just currently checking. No signals detected here, but there's a chest somewhere up ahead. Yeah. I don't think it's to the left. It might be to the right. We'll check in a bit.
冗談じゃないぞ。まだ娘がそっちにいるかもしれないんだ。いきなり立ち入り禁止ってのは横暴だぞ。なんだ、騒がしいな。
Shota Kuroi, Public Safety Investigator, Anomalous Affairs. Asuna Shiroki, Public Safety Investigator, Anomalous Affairs.
黒井さん、それに白木さんも。
She has to do that to her hair every morning, dude.
封鎖は終わったか。突入の準備を始めるぞ。突入だと。
一般の方ですね。ここは封鎖区画になります。速やかな避難をお願いします。
その封鎖区画の中に娘がいるかもしれないんだ。娘さんが中に。ご安心を。発見次第我々が必ず保護しますから。万が一あの子まで先に行かれたら私は。避けるべきは二次災害。我々に任せてください。くそ、相変わらずだなこの組織は。相変わらず。うるさい。もっと。
Didn't mean to skip his dialogue.
突入準備だ。各自配置を確認しろ。
The target's in the underground. Everyone, take up positions. Sir, yes, sir. Say, that man just now. Yeah, he said this organization never changes, didn't he? Did he know about the Anomalous Affair Division? Perhaps we should keep an eye on him. Hey, well, we're just a normal, like, schoolgirl, so we don't know anything about that. There's nothing this way, and there's nothing this way. Now, in the cutscene, you probably noticed it, if you are astute as well. If we go over here, here's the treasure chest itself. A talent awakening booster. The fuck is this? Increases a Digimon's talent by 2. Okay. Well, we'll hold off on those for now. Let's go up this way.
嫌な予感がする。またあの日みたいなことに。繋がらない。どうなってるんだ。なんだあんた、その格好は。今それどころじゃ。
But this is it's my school uniform.
いや、イケてるスタイルだが、なんだっけ、コスプレとかいうのか。どこかで見たことがあるような。いや、今はそれどころじゃない。
Where am I?
ここは新宿公園だが、どういう意味だ。からかっているのか。
Shinjuku Park. Oh no. Hold on. Just so that I'm not mistaken. No, I think it was Yayoi. No, Yoyogi. Okay, jeez. Yeah, because in Nocturne, in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, like you do go to Shinjuku, but I thought Shinjuku Park was where the story unraveled. If I recall, it was Yoyogi Park. If not, I think in Shin Megami Tensei 1, there was a murder in Shinjuku Park of all things. If I'm not mistaken, it's been a while.
悪いが今はそれどころじゃない。あんたも早く逃げた方がいいんじゃないのか。
Evacuating? Is something the matter?
え、あ、おう。そうなんだよ。実は娘が。祈りか。お前今どこだ。おいおい、ちくしょう、一体どうなってるんだ。地下だな。電波が悪いのは地下のせいか。くそ、ここから地下に。くそ、無理だ。どうすればいいんだ。
What can we do?
この扉、とてもじゃないが開きそうにない。
Anyway, it's held shut by a simple lock. You could probably open it with the Digimon's power. So now we can just
なんだ
smack it open.
これはあんたがやったのか。すごいな。実は娘が中に取り残されているんだ。巷で噂されている怪奇現象に巻き込まれたみたいだ。私と一緒に来てくれないか。あの子に何かあったら私は頼む。
Acting independently of the mission goes against protocol.
そうかい。それじゃあ仕方ないな。私は一人でも行く。でもできればあんたもついてきてくれるとありがたいんだが。
Anomalous phenomenon. Can you please explain that again?
さっきの電話の様子からしてこの中で娘はトラブルに巻き込まれたようだ。さっき見せてくれたあんたの力があれば。
Okay, well, protecting civilians from anomalies is my job. So let's do it anyways.
ありがたい。恩に切る。それじゃあ早速あの親不孝者を探すとしよう。このどこかに娘がいるはずだ。何が起こっているのかは分からんが注意して進むことにしよう。
I wonder where your daughter could be. I wonder. We're friends, right? I'm not sure. What? Why aren't you sure? You're so mean. I wish you would ask me questions about bravery. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so dumb. He does backflips. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. Do another one. And do another backflip. Yeah. All right, let's go find your daughter.
ヒロコ、なんでお前がこんなところに。落ち着け。落ち着いて状況を説明してくれ。
Why does she have a pregnancy test for a hair clip?
ごめんなさいおじさん。実はこの辺は妙なものが映るって噂で動画に撮ればバズりそうだったからつい。 その格好は何かのコスプレっていうかどこかで見たことがあるような。あ、待って、そのままあそこにいて。そう、ゆうきさんというのね。はじめまして。突然だけど私のチャンネルとコラボしない？数字を稼げると思うの、その変な格好。面白い格好。一緒に怪奇現象の調査に当たりましょう。オカル東京 TV をバズらせてちょうだい。私は詐坂ひろ子。よろしくね。
Okay. Fledgling streamer. You should not be passing out in the sewers. Oh, that seems terrible.
こいつの動画撮影に巻き込まれたな。いいなやつ。それにしてもさっきの生物、一体何なんだ。まさかあんたはもしかしてあれのこと知っていたのかい？なるほど、位相電子生命体デジモンか。ということはやはりあの事故も。さっきここの鍵を開けたのもそいつの力なんだろう。詳しく話を聞きたいところだが、今先を急ごう。
So if you play the demo, this is where it would stop. The demo would end right here. Also, there was a worm on in the background. He did a flip again. He's so cute. But yeah, this is where the demo would end. And if you are playing along for some reason and you did play the demo, you needed to make a manual save at some point, like this. And then when you start the game up, the actual game, you get asked if you want to carry over your save data. And then if you do, I assume you load from this point onward. But anyway, we can't talk to him anymore. Let's try talking to her.
腰が抜けたから先に行って。
Aha. Well, let's keep going. There's a little worm on right here. Look at him. Get him. There's two of them. You should be neutral, right? No, you're vaccine. No, hold on. You should be a neutral type. Yeah, you're free. That's what they're called. So, yeah, they're free types. Interesting. I haven't seen these depictions. Sorry, those little icons like right below Wormon. It says free and that little egg thing. Before, like the type would be, I think it was just like a gray circle with a line going through it in the middle, if I remember. Imagine this, that little symbol on the left, but instead it was, you know, white and a circle. Alright, Doraemon, show me what you've got. Metal drop on them. Perform steel physical attack at a power of 40. Get him! You also just spit on them. Can you imagine like an organic nail gun? Like that's what that dude is. He just shoots out little screws from his mouth. Oh wait, hold on. I think if let me see. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if they're in the back, I don't think they get any experience. Or shit, or do they? I remember in the demo I get an item that was like allows you to gain experience even if you weren't the participating Digimon or something. Just break shit real quick. A Betamon? Oh, and this thing. Bukamon. That's what digivolves into Gomamon. All right, let's see what you are. So virus and a no data. No, you are a like. Oh, I guess yeah. Dude, it doesn't matter. Let's smack Betamon real quick. These guys are also like free basically in terms of their alignments. Yeah, get bitten. Yeah. Oh, he rolls. Oh, he's so cute. He tried doing a little roll and failed. That's adorable. Oh, I love him so much. What are friends? Is it better to have some? I don't think you need to force it. Yeah, you're probably right. If I don't have any, maybe I don't need any. Yeah, you're right. As an evil-looking Digimon, we should probably keep him like that with his heart closed and shit or whatever. Oh no. We have Nunemons. Oh, they're gross looking. So these guys are infamous. They're champions for one, but they're infamous for flinging their shit. We might see that. I don't know if the name of the skill in this game is poop throw or if it's still party time or something. But we will find out. Oh, I missed out on that. Spitfire them. Nope. We can still hit him again, but we didn't do it right. You might need to block. Yeah. Oh, gross. It really is called poop toss. Oh, no. Just fling shit at you. We don't need to cross arts here, I don't think. Alright, you can block again. Ooh. Yeah, they really want Doraemon dead. They're so mean. You know what? We'll cross arts. Why not? We'll shoot our own Digimon real quick. Doraemon's still blocking. It's so cute. Alright, let's pepper breath this guy. Wonder if the voices change in English. They probably do. Actually, why am I healing? We heal after each fight. It's whatever. We're fine. You can block again. Or actually, you can take a hit. Yeah. Get his ass. Alright, Vulcan Napalm. Oh no! 25 damage. It's so weird seeing them fling shit at you. Oh, we're out of SP. Well, you can smack them. That's good enough. Alright, let's heal up. And fully recovered. I don't know how to spend time with my friends. What are we supposed to do together? I'm not really sure. Spending time with friends sure is hard, huh? Maybe it's best to be on my own. Aw. I don't want him to think that, but you know. Let's quickly go to no, it was which menu was it? Not this one. Was it up? Yes. No, that's setup. It was down, I think. No, that's convert. No, well, we can do it from here. Shit. Let's do Digivolution. Who can Digivolve? You. Into what? Into this thing? I guess we can unlock what this might be. I'm thinking it might be Huckmon. But let's see. It is Huckmon. Oh my god. Already? Huh. Do we want to go for the Huckmon route? I think that might be a little too overpowered. If I do. You can become a Geogreymon. And I don't know what this is. I think this might be a Gatomon. I think this is regular Greymon. And I think that's your actual evolution, because the stat requirements are kind of high. But I think we go back maybe to Nyatomon. And then we try to go for Lunamon. It requires 240 SPI, Spirit. So we can go for that. You are not there yet. Oh, it's a Betamon. I guess... Do I really want a Betamon? No. Well, let's see if it is Shoutmon. If it is, that sucks, but, you know. It is Shoutmon. God, I hate this thing. I really didn't like Digimon Cross Wars. But here's Shoutmon if you want one. That's how you get him. Let's go back to Kodomon. Okay. I guess we'll try to have you become Guilmon. Maybe. I don't like Guilmon, but it's whatever. You, though, we're almost at Gabumon. 230 SP. Almost there. And you need 260 attack. Okay. Let's get moving. And speaking of Nyatomon, get smacked. It got taken out immediately. Okay. Speaking of, let's convert you. Here's Bukamon. Bukamon always looked really weird to me. He looked like some anemic, like, seal. It looks very monstrous, that's for sure. Speaking of, what do you evolve to besides Gomamon? You gotta be enlightened to become a Poyomon? That's really fucking funny. Because this thing is like just a small floating thing with dead eyes. Who knows? Oh, I think this is that shell, that Digimon that's inside of like a clam. I don't know who you might be, and I don't recognize you two. Your silhouettes. We'll see. Anyway, let's keep going. Alright, we one-shot Betamon, I think? Oh no, almost. Okay. Oh, that's a Tapirmon. I didn't see that thing. Jeez. Get him, Agumon. Oh, there's Biomons too. Look at this. Cute. Well, you can smack him. We can Pepper Breath you. I'm guessing Biomon might be weak to metal. Nope, but a crit. Another? Nah, we don't need it. Let's you're weak to it. There we go. Tapirmon's out. Oh no! Don't attack my little worm. Or my little, like, ball of fluff. Get him! Ah, so close. Magical Fire. What a name for a skill. Alright, smack him. Yeah. Actually, bite him. Yeah. Not bad. Had a scary dream. Just try to forget about it. Okay, I'll try, but scary stuff really bothers me. What about you? Hey, if you were to get a present, what would you want? A bunch of shit. Just so that he doesn't become quote unquote nicer. We want to make him like valorous or whatever. Speaking of, okay, so this is a dead end, it seems, which is fine. Let's keep going. This is fine. Let's do Vulcan Napalm on you. Again, if we had other Digimon on us, like again, a data type, for example, some of these fights might be going a little bit faster, but that's what we're working towards with Doraemon. Or Doraemon, I mean. Okay. Good smacker. Heavy strike. And that does it. Good stuff. A nice little neutral attack. Okay, let's recover real quick. Okay. I meant to do... Not this. Shit. It was, like this. Alright, so Digivolve. So you... We need 240 SPI. So that's gonna take a while. So you are getting experience, it seems. So that's good. In that case, yeah, we can just keep going. I guess you weren't getting that much at, you know, at level 5 compared to anyone that was active. We can now get Gobodimon, but we're almost to 230 SP. So we can hold off on this. I wish we could Digivolve into champions as well already, but we can't. Which one's gonna be Metal Garurumon or just Garurumon? This one, I think. Yeah, 580 speed. My god, that's gonna take forever. Can we even get to that? Probably not. I think we're gonna have to degenerate you. I keep saying degenerate, I mean de-digivolve. We're probably gonna have to de-digivolve you to increase your level. Yeah, your aptitude. Yeah, same with you. Like your max level is 15, which is not that high. We'll worry about that later. For now, get his ass. Now for this, we'll cross arts. Now, again, the cool thing is that, like, these animations do not overstay their welcome. Like, they play out pretty quickly, which is great. There we go. Get owned. Get owned. Metal drop his ass. Yeah, there we go. It's so cute. I can't get over that. I will never get over how adorable he is. I love Doraemon. Oh, they will talk to us like this too. Yes, being stronger will make you braver. Good stuff. Really? All right, time to get swole then. Interesting. Was not expecting to get messages as well through our Digiline for things like that. Normally that's stuff for like the farm, unless they changed it for this game. Oh, I did not see Tapermon. Oh no! Leave Doraemon alone. There we go. Metal drop him. Nice. And one more Spitfire. Okay, maybe a neutral, a heavy strike will do enough. Oh god. Oh no, Doraemon's asleep. You motherfucker. He was asleep for a little bit. That's so cute. Yes, yes, being stronger will make you braver. Time to get swole. I don't think I've seen anyone say the phrase or the word swole in ages. Like, it stopped being a thing years ago. You know? So cute. A revival capsule? That's not bad. Let's pepper breath him. No, let's go with Spitfire Blast. Like so. And you can Pepper Breath him. There we go. And now we can Spitfire both of them. Or, well, never mind. We can just do this. And that's enough. Yeah. Alright. And done. Be brave enough to take the first step. Yeah. Good. Being brave might help me start something new. So now you're valorous as well. I just had a scary dream. Just try to forget about it. But like, who gives a fuck? Okay, so we're back to the... Actually, we started over here. Sorry, to the left. So let's go this way, and then we gotta go back this way. Is that a... That's not a penguin mon, it's called something else. Like a tropical mon or some shit? Get him. Yeah. There you are. Okay, so what are you? Muchomon. He is like a little penguin. He's a data type. Okay. Well, let's see. What are you weak to? You resist fire attacks, so that's not great. But you take 2x damage from just regular virus attribute attacks. Oh, I did it late. Or sorry, too early. All right. Let's get him anyways. Just to get the experience and also the... I should be doing this. To get the experience and also the scan percentages. We'll see what these become. I don't remember Tapirmon's evolutionary line. We missed? What the fuck? Okay. That was so dumb. How did you fall asleep, dude? Alright, let's heal up again real quick. As we clip into this guy. Oh. Not really sure. I'm not sure what we should be going for with him. If we go with Digivolution, do you need a specific... As far as we know, no. You are reckless though, so we do want to keep you on the like Valor path. Because if we look at your status, right now he is reckless. So, because it could be one of these four. So you can either be wise, philanthropist, valorous, or amicable. So he's reckless right now instead of brave, but you know, that's fine. And this dude is reckless. So we'll see what happens. Okay, anything else? Just materials and things that we can break. Oh, materials are back there. I think those respawned. Well, let's go this way. Okay. Oh no. Which one smacked us? Oh god. We just get jump scared. God damn, dude. You know what? Let's do this. Nice. And let's metal drop you. There we go. And one of these. Can we swap targets? We cannot. So let's get him. Pepper breath. Just keep at it. I wonder what's gonna be like the boss of this little dungeon. It's probably gonna be, I don't know, maybe another like Nunamon, or maybe like a giant Nunamon. What if it's Platinum Nunamon? They just throw that at you right now, like at the start. Oh no. I'm sorry, Agumon. Oh, he threw shit at you. Oh, Pabumon? Yeah, Pagumon. Oh, he's been knocked out. We can now... Might as well. Oh, it's so bright. We could have you become a Salamon, maybe. Yeah, probably. You, on the other hand, can digivolve into Ketamon. So let's go for this. Yay. Crazy Giggle and Shadowfang. My god. And what can you become? Obviously Kurasimon, who is going to be technically your quote-unquote canon Digivolution. I think that's Dokuamon, and I don't know who these are off the top of my head. I think this is Minotaurmon. That might be Minotaurmon. I can't recognize these guys though. It's fine. Anyone else? You're not there yet. And neither are you. You're getting there though. You're almost at 280 attack. Almost. Like one more level should do it. Want to be a mascot? Try doing a daring stunt. And you. You're so hungry? Yeah, me too. I sure hope it's time to eat soon. You're being so mean to Agumon. I want him to be more valorous. Oh. Am I in the right spot? Hold on. I guess so. Alright, well, let's go the other way then. I went the right way on it by accident again. My innate, like, navigation skills got me here. Oh, they spawned. Let's go maybe this way real quick. We'll check around the corner. Here's a chest. Courage Revival. Is that for everyone? It might be. What is this way? So this is locked, it seems. Okay, so we can't proceed. So I was going the right way anyway. We could fight the Betamons. They are weak to our vaccine types. No, let's just get going. Well, actually, you know what? We'll fight one. Because we can do this. And it's free experience. Dorimon is getting there. Alright, let's save again. Which, again, doesn't take long at all. She's your daughter?
大丈夫よ、クーちゃん。この人は私のお父さん。
Ew, a rare mon.
あんたこんなでかいのでもなんとかなりそうか。
Hey, can you like do
ここは
something?
あんたに頼るしかない。私はどうなってもいい。この子だけは助けてやってくれ。
Hey, Okay. Oh god. Well, here's Raremon. He's a champion Digimon, 5,600 HP. Holy shit. Very weak to fire. He is. Good stuff. Oh, we have a guest Digimon with us. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
バカ、何やってんだ。
あなたは逃げて。
Oh, he learned Vulcan Napalm as an attachment skill. When did we get this? Oh, it doesn't matter. Get him. Yeah, 69 damage. Oh, and you stayed alive. Good job, because that would have sucked to have to revive you.
You can't.
Let me just shoot my party real quick. Give viewers a seizure. We didn't heal up before the fight. That's fine. We can use a SP capsule on.
大丈夫か。
All right. More Vulcan Napalms real quick. Ugh. It's pretty gross. Okay. He just vomits on you real quick. Oh boy. Let's use. Do we use an HP spring? Nah, I think we'll be fine.
頼む。
Yeah, you can guard though. Okay, we're fine. Let's use another capsule on you.
頼む。
Alright. Nice. That was a very nice hit. Holy shit. Hell Crusher! Oh no. That hits everyone. Maybe I should get some support skills. Well, Doraemon might die, but you actually hit hard. Doraemon's blocking, so he should be fine. Let's Vulcan Napalm. Okay. We're good. Let's have you heal Agumon.
頼む。
There we go. You can guard again. Doraemon's trying his best. I really should have like Dracomon or something with us, but it's fine. He's still alive. Look at him go. He's so cute.
さあ。
Yeah, keep going, Doraemon. Just soak up attacks. You're fine. You're poisoned. You're in. Actually, you know what? I think we should probably. But who do we bring out? Not you. Not Sunomon. Well, no. You've got Vulcan Napalm. Actually, it doesn't matter at this point. Okay, let's use an HP spray on everyone.
大丈夫か。
There we go. And let's just take it out. We're almost there. We're almost there. We got cross arts again, so let's do it.
いけ。
Okay. You're out of SP.
さあ。
So is the other Agumon, but you know. Okay, now Doraemon, you can start doing stuff. You missed! Oh no. You somehow blocked it. Let's go for another SP capsule on you.
さあ。
And let's get him. Okay, almost. This might be the final turn. Come on. Get him, Doraemon. You gotta survive, though. Okay, you're more than fine. Alright, Agumon, end him. Oh, so close. Don't miss. There we go. God, that was close to being terrible.
なんとかなったか。
こっちです。警戒しつつ進んでください。
まずいな。あいつらも来てやがる。
クーちゃん大丈夫かな。
クーちゃん？
クークー泣くからクーちゃんここで寂しそうにうずくまっていたの。
気にしてる場合か。早くここを出るぞ。こっちから外に出られるはずだ。急げ。
でもヒロコは。
Yeah, she'll be fine.
うまく逃げてるだろ。それよりこっちが捕まる方を心配しろ。仕事に響く。行くぞ。
わかった。
まったくお前たちってやつは。
ごめんなさい。まさか本当にあんなことがあるなんて思ってなかったから。
とにかく帰るぞ。お説教はそれからだ。
あ、はい。ところでそっちの人は？
Huh? What happened after we split up?
あれからって私たちどこかで会ったこと。
That was literally what I was thinking.
すみません、覚えてない。でもそんな個性的なスタイル忘れるはずは。
おしゃべりは後にするんだ。まずはここを離れるのが先決だ。さあ行くぞ。
Wait a minute.
どうしたの？
The government building isn't destroyed?
都庁が破壊？何を言っているの？
どうしたんだ？ぼーっとして。疲れたならうちで休んでいったらどうだ？このすぐ近くだからな。その格好は目立つし、公安に見つかったら面倒だろ。あんたは恩人だし、何より詳しく聞きたいことがある。というか、それを聞くまで返すつもりもないが、あんたが良ければしばらく泊まってくれてもいい。
うちに？
なんだ？問題なのか？
そうじゃなくて、いつもだったらそんなことしないっていうか、年頃の娘に近づくなとか、悪い虫はあっち行けとか。
Oh my god.
それはなんだ。母さんの分までお前を大切にしないと、あの世に行った時に怒られるからな。
私は大丈夫だよ。だからそろそろお父さんもお父さんの人生を。
その話は終わりだ。とにかく我が家に帰るとしよう。お説教のことを忘れるなよ。
Okay. Someone is knocking at the door. It's too early. The Adama's office isn't even open yet. Just let me sleep a little longer. Open your eyes. There's a hammock and we slept on a couch? It was comfortable.
ならよかったけど、改めまして私みその祈りって言います。
Misono Inori. What a name. Girl to be protected. That's her title.
私に会ったことがあるって言っていたけど、もし私が忘れているならごめんなさい。まずはこの家を案内しますね。準備ができたら下に来てください。
やれやれ、ようやく繋がったか。エージェント、そちらの音声だけは断片的に聞こえていたぞ。一体どこから話をしたものか。ちなみに君の目には都庁が見えているそうだな。私に届いている新宿の映像は筆舌に尽くしがたい地獄絵図だよ。そして君がいる座標に君がいないことも確認した。これらの情報から解析部が導き出した答え、それは過去への時間跳躍。
I knew it. Oh
こ
boy.
んなアノマリーは前代未聞だ。そもそもなぜ我々は会話できているんだ。この通信が途切れないことを祈るしかない。
It's just like a sci-fi anime. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
悪い話ばかり聞きたくないだろうが、こちらの状況は最悪だぞ。新宿を起点にした世界崩壊、それが今もなお進行中だ。詳しいことは順次伝えていく。何せこちらも情報収集に追われている最中だ。そちらも現場で情報を集めこちらへ送ってくれ。頼んだぞエージェント。
Okay. The Time Stranger. Travel through time into the past. Well, we did get an achievement for this. So, let's see. You can Digivolve into Tapirmon if we want. Maybe we'll hold off on it and then we'll see who else you can become. 380 max SP. You're almost there. Let's go for this one, whatever this might be. This might be... No, it's not Woodmon. Never mind. You're the weaker one. We can have you become Huckmon. Weak in terms of a level. We'll probably not run a Huckmon, but I mean, it's there. Huckmon is very powerful. His evolutionary line is very strong. We want to try to go for Lunamon, maybe. 240 Spirit, which is going to take a little bit. You're almost there. Just 230 SP. Same with you. You need 280 attack. You're almost there. Anyone else? We're so close with you too. You need 260. So close. I really wanted to show this off. To show that Digimon off before anything. And then, well, here's Nunamon. I don't know if we want to become that. I think, yeah, this is the one we want. This is Greymon. This is Geo Greymon, which I really don't want. HP, SP, okay. Anyway, I think this might be a good stopping point for today. We fought 2 bosses. We've traveled through time. Oh look, there we are. There's our uniform. And we've I don't know, reached a new point in the game. Look at that old computer. Oh, it's so cool. Wonder what the specs are on that thing. A solid 500 megabyte hard drive, maybe? Hell yeah. Maybe that might be too much. It might be like 250. Anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and save real quick. And I think we'll call it here for today. So let's get ready to swap on over to the ending screen.